Hey guys, it's Marlo back again with yet another toy video review for you guys, and today I have some, well, they were old releases of the 12-inch scale Marvel Legends figures, but recently they were on sale at Ross for Christmas of 2018, depending on when you're going to be watching this video. But anyways, yes, they released these for the Christmas holidays of 2018. At Ross for the low price, I don't know if you can see there, of $15. Can you believe that? It even says comparable value $25, which is wrong. As we know, these usually retailed for about $50. So if you can imagine, you know, from $50 going down to $15, that's quite a savings. And for the Hulk, he was even more expensive. If you can see how big this sucker is. Again, this is the 12-inch scale version. I believe this was closer to like the $80 price range, and he was also marked down to about $15 at Ross if you can find them. So again, older releases, but new to my collection. I'm glad I held off on these. You can see there what's inside the package. You get alternate head sculpts there for Deadpool, his weapons, extra hands, his chimichanga. And what is that there? It looks like a knife or a dagger or something like that. So that is Deadpool. The side of the package there. Some cool hollow foil reflective type artwork there. You can see that shining in the light. The back of the package, the same deal. And some other cool artwork there at the side. The alternate head sculpt with the chimichanga. And let's take a closer look at the big ass Hulk. He has an alternate head there. I think I like that angry looking head sculpt there. 2 extra hands and yep, just big old Hulk. He is huge. Again, he was quite expensive, I remember. At least 80 bucks, if not more. There we have the product shot there. Again, that crazy hollow foil looking shot there. You can see the reflection through the light. Artwork on the back of the package. Some more artwork there at the other side. So again, pretty cool. And I have to give thanks to my buddy Joey for scoring all of these for me during the holiday season. I was not able to locate these myself, though I was hunting for them at my local Ross stores, but he was able to score these. So anyways, let's open them up and take a closer look at both of these Marvel Legends 12-inch scale figures out of package. And here we have both of the 12-inch scale Marvel Legends figures out of package, and they look awesome. Oh my gosh. Let's start off here with Deadpool. I put on the zombie head here. You know, I guess we know him more as Headpool. And we have the display stand here, which I have placed the regular Deadpool head on, just to show you that the regular heads can also pop onto the display stand here. You have the other unmasked or, you know, partly masked head sculpt there, which you can also put on the stand if you prefer. These weapons, they look kind of funky. They look very toyish. Since they are red, I kind of wish they were other colors like silver, or, you know, gray, or, you know, I guess black would have been the best, but who knows, they're toys. His chimichanga there, some knives or daggers, and you can see there 2 extra right hands and 2 extra left hands. The daggers you can place into the appropriate spots here, like on his bandolier there at the front, and there's also a place there at the back. Of course, he has his swords there also at the back, which you can remove, but I just left it placed there. Again, you have Deadpool's head on the body. Just in case you were wondering if it did fit on there, it looks a little bit funny. As you can see, there's a bit of a funky gap there. And, you know, Deadpool did have a body before he became Deadpool. He was just like a zombie Deadpool, I guess. Don't know too much about the exact origins, but I do believe he was a zombie version of Deadpool, and then he eventually lost his body. You can see some articulation there on the jaw. The propellers do spin around, which is pretty cool. So that's Deadpool for you. You can see all the, very cool points of articulation. It's going to be hard to run through all of them there, but you can see there at the abs, the lower waist. He has the butterfly hinge there at the chest, so his arms can go in and out. Swivel at the lower shoulders there. Double joints at the elbows. You can see how he can bend his elbows there. That's why I posed it that way. You can bend it even further, like that. Looks a little bit funny, but you can see you can get a really good range of motion. Joints there at the upper thighs. Double joints at the knees as well. Lower or mid calves. And at the feet, they're also, I believe, like on ball joints or swivels. So definitely lots of articulation and range of motion that you can get from this figure. And the same goes for this huge, massive Hulk. Let me pull back to show you guys how they look in comparison. The Hulk is absolutely massive. He weighs a ton. Oh my god, in hand, I don't know, I would say he's at least a good, I don't know, easily over 5 pounds. I mean, he is heavy. But you can see also double joints there at the elbows. I purposefully bent this to show you guys how that looks. You can see a little bit funny again, but he can bend his arm almost all the way up to touch his face. His arms can swing out, as you can see. Again, I did that to show you guys the range of motion there. You can swing the arm all the way out. It's pretty much on a ball joint as well. Full rotation at the wrists. I swapped out the head that was originally in package with the head here, the angry head, which I prefer. Bit of an ab crunch there. I don't think there's a rotation at the waist. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah. I could be wrong. There's something. Oh, maybe there is. I gotta check that out in a minute. Double joints at the knees. You can see there the upper thighs. All the points there with the feet and the mid calves. So let me give you guys a view. Whoops. Of the back of the figure. You can see the extra parts here. There is an extra hand, a fist, extra head sculpt. This is the head that came in package. Let's see. Give you guys a view of all of the accessories with figures. Got a little bit of a disruption there. I guess they didn't know I was making the video. So if you heard that stuff on the side, ignore that. But there is a view of both figures from the back. Here it goes. Hold on. There you go. And let me show you what Deadpool looks like with his regular head on. So let me swap that out. And let me go ahead and swap out the angry head with the Hulk as well to give you guys another look at that. And here is a look at both figures reposed with the alternate head swapped out. You can see here the, I guess, more stoic looking Hulk there. Kind of like the hair sculpt on this version of the Hulk. Looks a little bit more modern. This is a little bit more old school with the kind of almost bowl top hairstyle. But I do like the angry looking Hulk over this version here. This is more calm. I kind of wish that this version, or the angry head here, had the more modern style hair. But I don't know. I guess you can have two versions of the Hulk, preferring, if you want the more modern looking one there or the angry looking version there. Here we have Deadpool floating on his stand as he's supposed to be. Looks pretty cool there. And I did swap out the head for the regular masked version there. I stuck the knives in the appropriate places so you can see they go in there pretty well. I have him holding his chimichanga, one of the pistols there in the other hand. The chimichanga has some pretty cool details, as you can see. They really got all that down there pretty cool. And as for these pistols, they do look like separate pieces, but unfortunately they are held in place by these straps. So unless you really try to work them out, I think they're meant to be stuck in the holsters there, which is unfortunate. Again, the same with this one. Again, it seems to be a different piece, but again, you'd have to cut the strap or work it out somehow, and I think it's just too much trouble. Like I said, I think it's just pretty much meant to be stuck in place, which is kind of weird. But that's it, guys. Just a quick look at these two awesome figures. Oh, I forgot to mention the Hulk. You can see the swivel there. There's nothing at the waist, unfortunately. I tried. You get more of the swivel there from the upper. It's not quite really, it's sort of an ab crunch, I guess, but you get the swivel plus the ab crunch with that section of the Hulk. So if you wanted to get a little more dynamic pose, you can do that with the upper section there. But yep, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know these figures have been out for a while, but I did get them at amazing deals recently. Thanks again to my buddy Joey for picking them up at Ross. Hopefully you guys can find these too while they're still around. Anyways, be sure to hit the notification button to make sure you are up to date with my recent videos. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.